Hello and welcome to the ATR 42600 new module that I've got for this simulator, Microsoft Flight Sim, and I am going to see how we go with getting everything set up because this is the third or fourth time that I've tried to do this video. Various issues with the computer, various issues with me coughing my lungs up because of just recovering from COVID. So, here we go. I'm not going to go through too much because I've sort of repeating myself from the videos that didn't quite make it through. But anyway, that's all right. We'll go through what I can. The last video that I just tried to record of this, I had difficulty starting the engine, and I'm not 100% sure why, so I'm going to give it one more crack. If we can indeed... Excellent, that's loaded it up properly. I also had difficulties, it loaded in weird flight plans, and fuel weights were all over the shop. I have no idea what was happening. But, here we are. We are here, so... I am going to attempt one last time to get this thing going. I'm not going to discuss necessarily everything that I'm doing. I'm just going to go through the procedures and show what... Oh, see, look, now that's doing that. That's what happened there. 2634. That's what messed up my flight plan. GUSNI. GUSNNI. Put you in there. Execute that. Fine. 2634. As you like. And then runway 22, the other end, at Goondiwindi, which is where we're going. So hopefully... there's a discontinuity. We'll get rid of that. And execute. That'll do. Hopefully we can get the aircraft started up. Doobie. We'll get the oxygen on. Window heating on. Now, we've got various external powers attached. Excuse me. Test that. Just going to test the flight controls. This thing had me for a while, the gust lock. I was like, why the hell isn't my controls moving? Figure that one out now. We'll set the altitude, assuming all will go well. Flight director's already on, that's fine. I'm just going to climb. I'm not doing beyond ATC. My computer really grinds to a halt when I'm running this and beyond ATC and OBS. So, changing the... So I just set the altitude, 10,000 feet. Changing the heading bug to 31. 0, which is our runway. Holy moly. Okay, we're nearly there. Very good. That's it. Okay, let me just check to make sure that OBS is recording. Apparently it is. And hopefully you're getting my voice as well. If not, then hey ho. There we are. Payload, performance, aircraft. Now let's see if we can get this thing started up. I have no idea if it doesn't start up this time, then I am going to pull the pin and you will not even hear this video. We'll see it, because 3 or 4 times is enough. I'm going to set the local QNH just by pressing the B button. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's everything that I need. I'm going to switch this across to the prop brake. Switch on the right fuel. There we go. It's working this time. Fantastic. That needs to get up to 10. Then we doobie switch you up there. Then that should kick in. Now, as that's spooling up, I'll just explain if you're unfamiliar, as I was until I got this plane and started watching YouTube videos. This thing doesn't have an auxiliary power unit to power up the engines. It actually, on the right-hand prop, see if we can do an external view here. On the right-hand propeller, you can get that engine running without spinning the blades. So you basically got a pretty safe aircraft powered up now without spinning the blades. So it's quite good for pushback and ground crew and what have you. So that then will now supply power to the left. I'll switch the beacon on. I'll switch our taxi lights on. Why not? Yeah, logo light, whatever. All right. So now I understand in theory you can now start switching off the power, but I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to. We'll get the left one actually going now. Now the left one will actually start spinning because it should do anyway. There we go. That is actually why is the fuel? Oh, the fuel line's not on. Ha! How about we give that some fuel, huh? Okay, that's running. As you can see, my brain is not working. Now we've got plenty of hydraulics. This should be ready. So what we'll do is we'll bring that one up to auto on the left. We should then get that everything running nicely, and this should now hopefully switch across from prop brake to ready, as indeed it is. So I will click this off and get that running. Unlock, ready. So now this one should be, as you can see, I can see the the shadow there. So the right one's spooling up now, which is quite nice. I'm not going to bother with pushback. I'm just going to turn on a dime here and spin around. Electric DC engines. I'm going to switch that on. We can now switch off the power, switch off the ground power, and get rid of the wheel shocks. All of our alerts now going. I'm not going to go through the checklists. But you've got checklists over here, actually. So you can actually go through them. So you got normal procedure, you can click through there, click through that one. Actually, let's go through them. Parking, tick, 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 tick. Actually, let's do that. Reset fuel use to 0. Reset fuel use to 0. Thank you. Remember, power management on TO. Procedure complete. Tick, tick, trim set. Oh, hang on. Have I set trim yet? Doesn't look like it. Good thing we have the old checklist there. Set. Takeoff trim. There we go, now it's set. Haha. Doors, they're all shut. Seat belts and beacon. So that's, there you go. That's the value of the old checklist. I had actually missed something. 18 degrees. Oof. Bit cool in the old cabin. There we are. So, alright. So we're running. I'm going to pop the old brakes on. Release the brake there. Bring up the right engine. Oops. Brake test. because this thing's on the gust lock. See if we can get some forward momentum here. I'm gonna, sorry, push back guy. Oof. It's like that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay, so we'll spin around here. Spins nicely on itself on the spot here. Fun little aircraft. So I think we're at runway 31 here now. Who wants to take bets as to whether this runway is long enough for this fella? Because these things are quite requiring of a fairly long runway. First thing we will do, however, we'll set flaps. There we are. Bring up navigation screen. You can click through, it's very handy. I'm also going to bring up that's somewhat annoying. I can't bring up my VR pop-up, so I can't see my navigraph. Ugh. That is interesting. Okay, bear with me for 1 minute. Search by input. There you go. See, look at that. Go back. Resume. Okay, I'm going to reassign it to something else and see if... Because I would actually not mind bringing up my... search by input. Clear current input. Validate. Essentials. All clear that. Bear with me for 1 moment. I'll just reassign that. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. Nope, not working. Oh well. Hey ho. There you go. Let's just push on. So I'm going to try and give myself the maximum runway length that I can. There's a bit of sunset going on here. All right. Release you. Set. I'll put the all lights on. Strobe lights. Wing lights, why not? Actually, while I'm here, because it's going to be getting a bit dark. There we go, light her up like a Christmas tree. Put it into the so-called notch. Oof. There we go. She might actually make it. We're almost there, and almost at the end of the runway. And, oh, yep, we're up, and up, and up, 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 up. Positive rate, so we bring the gear up. Now, it's going to be a bit of a left turn here. So we'll do this manually to start. Okay, gonna bring the flaps up. farewell, Dalby. As you can see, we're just following the course here. There we go. Climbing quite nicely. Level off. How about a little bit of an external view? There we are. Okay, so what I'd like to do is set it on LNAV, indicated airspeed, pop on the old autopilot. There we go, that should. And then we'll switch the power management across to climb. Flaps are up. Gonna switch those off, gonna switch the logo off, gonna switch the wing lights off. I think I need to switch this on actually. Forgot that was in one of the checklists. And we're now on course. Climbing to 10,000. To Ghuznee. Everything's looking good, power's looking good, not pushing the engines too hard. Autopilot's all on. Following the course nicely. Go through here. So let's have a look at the checklist. Normal procedures. After takeoff. Oh, interesting. If after takeoff, 2 engines. Oops. Yeah. Landing gear is up. Thank you. Flaps 0. Power management. Climb. Engine bleed on. Lights off. Altimeters set. Checklist complete. Now we're going to get up to 10,000. We're at 8,000. We'll switch across to standard. We are at crossing 8,500. Grand. Coming up to 10,000. Very close. Everything here looks fine. It's all good. That's all on. That's all on. So well. Okay, about to hit the designated altitude. Very slowly creeping on mine now. Not quite there, excuse me. Now, as I understand it, you basically keep the throttle in this white notch zone for the most part until really we commence our descent. Then you got to really manage the throttle. There's no auto throttle in this thing. These stay in auto for the condition levers, for the most part. No need to change those. Down here is the range dial, so we can see how far we've got to go. That's a bit better. You just click on the screen in different spots, and that changes it. So we've got Ghuzni coming up here, and then a whole mess going on there. Now I'm just going to try and see if I can get my navigraph back again. Let's have a look. Give me 2 minutes here while I die. There we go. Why am I doing a video when I'm recovering from COVID? Clear current input. I'm going to put in a different button. I'm going to put that one in. Validate. Clone save. Go back. No. Not working. Okay. I'm going to have to figure this one out. It's runway 1922. While we're flying, I'll see if I can give you another view of a different part of the plane. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, I guess the light's flashing because of the... Don't know how this is going to come out, but yeah, you can kind of sit back in the plane. Have a look out the window. Oh, there we go. I'll see if I can... There we are. Jump back up to the front. It's clean. Alright, back in the cockpit. Not so easy with BR, I gotta say. Hang on, just gotta clean my goggles again, one moment. Oh yeah, I'm back. Oh, what a rough and ready video this is going to be. Oh my god. This one here is the target speed. We can adjust that. That's kind of like a manual thing. Find that. Oh, we're on cruise now, so I'm going to ease it back actually. So yeah, as you can see here, I've eased it back because I was pushing the engine. We're pushing the engines a bit hard. Yeah, nice. So, Ghuzni's coming up. What I might actually do is I might come down a bit lower. going to come down to 8,000 feet. So we just dial it in, and I think we just hit VNAV. This is where you need to do your engine management. Because if I just left the throttle in the position where it was, yeah, it was like massively over speed. So just brought it back into this green zone here. Just gonna zoom in. There we go, coming up to 8,000, which is good. Then as we level off, we'll probably start to slow down again. Yep. So throttle back up a little. I'll switch the seatbelt off zone for a minute. Let them unbuckle for a moment, but I'll be putting it back on again pretty shortly. Got these handy dandy visors as well. Oh, look at that. That's quite a nice effect there with the sun, isn't it? Sort of go, whoop. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. I don't know if there's another one on the other side. I think it's just this one here. Don't know if that's coming through on the recording. Let me... No. Appears to be. Alright, so let's go down a bit further. We'll go down to 5,000. Hit VNAV again. Throttle back again. Might as well pop the old seatbelt signs back on. Short-lived. Switch on the get the local take this off, press B again. Okay, 1017. That's the local pressure, so it's good. We are about 20 nautical miles from Ghuznee. What runway were we landing at again? Runway 22. So we're facing... Oh, actually, we should run straight in on it because we're heading... Our current heading is... let's just reset the heading bug. Current heading is 201. So we should come straight into... Pretty much straight into runway 22. There's contrail up there. So I'm flying this. I think this is actually my first video recording the Pimax Crystal Light. As a matter of fact, very happy with this headset. If anyone who's watching is interested or thinking about it, I'm actually hoping in the next 6 months or so to upgrade my computer so I can get more out of it. I'm running on DLSS at the moment to get the frames. If I run it on anything else like TAA or anything like that, I just lose frames like nobody's business. So I am losing a little bit. I'm getting a little bit blurriness in the graphics, but even still, it's excellent and fantastic unit. Very comfortable. Heavier than my old HP Reverb, but the ergonomics and the way that it sort of straps onto your head is really quite nice. So even though it's a little heavier, it's not as heavy as the Crystal. I would not. I don't know. The Crystal is expensive and heavy. So I think the Crystal Light is a nice sweet spot for a VR headset. Still expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as the Crystal Light. Sorry, as the Crystal, I should say. Doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the Crystal, but honestly, I don't think you need them. Not for the cost. So, sun's coming down. It's nice. May as well switch on our various lights. Why not? Lovely. So we'll sit at 5,000. We're staying pretty good speed. As we'll light ourselves up like a Christmas tree. So, I can zoom in a bit. Now, this one, I thought I had... Yeah, runway 22, RNAV. Quite frustrated my little nav map's not coming up. Well, I can't get the VR pop-up, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, it looks like it is trying to turn up, but it's just not... Huh, curious. Okay. We'll manage. Without my charts. Okay. Absolutely love flying out here. Oh, what's that? That's not something, is it? No, that's not me. That's... On sunset, really just amazing. Absolutely amazing. How's our speed? Oh, whoop, yep, let's bring it up a little, because we have leveled off. Going a bit slow. See what I mean? You got to keep checking that. Sun is setting. It's the floodlights. Switch those on a little. Cool little compass that flips down. Chronometer. Oh, I see. There's the button to start the clock. I was wondering where that was. If this has time compression as well. Probably. Won't worry about that for the moment. Sure where my brightness dials are for these things. Haven't figured that one out yet. Haven't done much flying night flying in this thing. Okay, let's zoom in a bit more. We should hopefully see the next waypoint is in fact Goondiwindi Aerodrome. It's 16 nautical miles, so it should be mostly dead ahead of us. Whether or not it's got lights or anything like that, I don't know. This is where my Navigraph charts would be useful. But just to make sure, just have a look at the actual airfield's chart. So we might end up over... I think I might be able to see something that looks like an airfield. Or an airstrip up ahead, I don't know. It looks like there's possibly a row of lights or a strip of some kind. I do not know. I reckon that could be it. Oh, hang on. Is that it down there? We may need to do a loop. I think I can see it there, actually. Yeah. Hang on, let's see. Let's switch off the autopilot. There it is. I think that's it right there, as a matter of fact. So, I feel like we're a bit... I'm not really prepped to set up. I feel like we're a bit high at the moment. So, what we'll do... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a loop over the airfield. I'm pretty sure this is it here. Or maybe not, actually. No, that is it over there. Okay, cool. No, that's just a field. No, I see it. We can make this. Going to bring it right down to idle. Yep, that's it there. I was looking at just a field. There was no lights on it, which I should have made me realize. So we're just going to do a little bit of a slowing down maneuver here. I think that's the notch for the first notch of flaps. Nope, not yet. Haha. Yep, just. There we go. Can I bring the gear down yet? Why not? Hopefully it doesn't complain at me. We're still on idle. Yep, okay, we can go 4 flaps. Excellent. Alright, we're nice and slow. This thing, I've heard described on YouTube videos as a slippery airplane, which means the speed can get away from you very quickly. So we should be now in the landing configuration. Flaps all the way down. Speed's good. Yeah, this has been described as slippery, in that it gets away from you very quickly with the speed if you're not watching it. That was handy. We were coming in for runway 22. Pretty much just straight in. Hello, Goondiwindi. So, let's see. This thing stopped very quickly as well. Oh, yep, 500. Okay, got it. I didn't put in any minimums. I don't have my charts. I don't know if there is a chart for this one actually. Anyway, who knows? Probably. There's some cars. I feel like we're coming in pretty steep, but there you go.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Oh, I don't know whether we're going to make it. Be able to stop.
10.
Full reverse.
That's how you land an aircraft.
Alright, we are at Goondiwindi. Now I have no idea if there's a taxiway anywhere here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn around. Oops, I should have switched that to take off. That's fine. Switch off the flight director. Put the sun visor away. Let's see. Let's see if I can park this thing anywhere. I don't have a map of the aerodrome, so I'm just gonna wing it. Looks like there's some buildings over here. I don't know if there's any... Oh, there's some cars. Is there like an off-ramp or something? Oh, yeah, hang on. Here's some lights. Here we go. Here we go. No one else around, not even any parked aircraft, but that's okay. Okay. Oh, hello. Little... Oh, look out. What are you doing? That's right. Are you showing me where I'm supposed to be parking? Is that what you're doing? I will follow you. That's very handy. That's very obliging. Thank you, sir. Thank you indeed, sir. I will try not to... How about we just park here? This looks like a nice spot. Parking brake is on. Here we are. So what I'll do first, excuse me, is shall see if I can I do that? Has that prop locked? I don't know if it has actually. Let's just have a look. No, it hasn't. I'm gonna try and do that again. There we go. Now let's put the prop brake on. So that has now switched off the right hand, but the engine should still be running on that thing. So now we'll just cut off that one. Connect up the power. There we are. Now we can switch that one off. Switch off the fuel. Switch that off actually. Switch the strobe off. Switch the wing off. Switch the beacon off. We'll leave the nav on for a minute. Now what I'll do is I'll open up the door so you can see what that looks like. Hello. What's he up to? Okay. So there's the door. Cargo door. Cargo door opens. We can also open up, we'll put the wheel chocks on. We can open up a bit of a service door on that side. That's pretty nice. So they're all open so people can get the hell off the plane. So we'll switch various other things off. Oops, that's switching it back on again. Switch the logo off, switch the nav, switch the beacon. They're off. Switch the windscreen and pitot off. We don't need the oxygen on anymore. Hydraulics are off. Excuse me. There we are. Okay, so that's all that stuff switched off. I'm going to assume everyone's gotten off the plane. And we can switch off the power. Disconnect that. And everything's there, everything's set there, that's good. And then now we'll just switch off the battery. There we are. And we have just landed at Goondiwindi successfully. Not much here, but that's what you get for a regional airport. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I enjoyed flying, and catch you for the next one.